Hi everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Aley and Beyond the podcast. I am your host, Baha Fakhruddin, the international liaison of Interact Aley. And what better way to start off than with the person who's already shaping this rotarian year. He's at the top of the board and the first on the mic. The one and only president, Sarah Nuwayhid, joins me to kick off the very first episode of Aley and Beyond.
Hi Baha, thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be your first guest على the podcast Aley and Beyond, the podcast. And I'm so excited to see where this episode is going to take us.
So I want to start by getting to know you a little bit more to entertain our viewers. We're going to start with a very simple question, and it's kind of important with you being the president and all. So what inspired you to join Interact?
Honestly, my friends in school, mutuals, they were all in Interact and I never really knew what it was about. But whenever I brought up the question, like, what's Interact? I want to know more. I'd ask, like, my siblings, my classmates, mutual friends, and they'd all just, like, they wouldn't know how to describe Interact. Or I never really got what Interact was truly, about. So this intrigued me, like, a lot, and I decided to join it. I wasn't gonna, شو بيقولوا؟ I'm not gonna lose anything. Why not just try and see for myself, like, what Interact truly is. So I did. I signed up. I sent the secretary that I want to join, and I attended my first guest meeting. And from that day on, I knew I made the right decision. And yeah.
That's amazing. I love that. And how about you tell us a moment in your Interact journey that changed you?
Honestly, everything I did in Interact changed me. The person I was before I joined the club and the person I am now, they're two completely different people. And honestly, I want to give full credit to Interact Club of Aley because genuinely, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be the person I became if it weren't for the club. What was the question again? Okay, include this. What was the
Okay, a moment in your Interact. You're doing great, Africa.
Thank you.
A moment in your Interact journey that changed you.
Okay, so every experience I experienced in this club changed me because honestly, like, best the feeling of giving back to the community, it filled a part of my heart that nothing else can. So this alone changed me, but one defining moment in the club that truly, like, changed my entire perspective of what I was doing was during the war less than a year ago. I was secretary at the time, and we were one of the first clubs to start and organize our relief efforts during the war. We took action from من أول يوم لآخر يوم. There was never a day that passed that we took a break. And during the war, what truly, like it made me realize that what we're doing was so much more. I always knew that our efforts, like, meant something, but during the war, it genuinely hit me that, like, no, we were genuinely making a difference because with every parcel or with every donation we were giving, it wasn't just a donation, it was a beacon of hope, dignity, help, and for some, it gave them genuine hope. And I got to see the help and the difference we were making, like, firsthand with my own eyes. I was seeing how يمكن بس a small box of donation genuinely gave hope to this family. So that was something completely different. And from that moment on, exactly. And then from that moment on, I knew what we were doing was so much more. We weren't just a bunch of teenagers in a club. We were something much bigger. And Interact Aley isn't just a club, genuinely. So from that day on, I was a new person. So that's what I'd like to believe.
I love that answer. So speaking of your Interact journey, you first became a PR director, then a head of a community service, then the secretary, and now the president for this rotarian year. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, it feels surreal, and it was a dream of mine. But at the same time, I never expected to reach this point. When I first thought of, let me go to this guest meeting, the Interact, to find out what it truly is, I never thought that one day I'm going to be the president of this club. Well, honestly, it's such an honor, and I believe it's genuinely, like, joining Interact was the greatest decision I've ever done for myself. So yeah, it feels surreal, and I'm so grateful, and I'm honored, and yeah, I'm just so excited because we're just like a month into this rotarian year. So I'm so excited to see where this year will take us.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I have so many plans, projects. I won't spoil anything though.
Okay, so now that we know that your new theme is Aley and Beyond, I want you please to explain that to me. What do you think, what do you expect for this year? What are some of your goals you want to achieve? What are some challenges you expect to face as president? Like, I want to know every single detail.
If I feel like if you know me, you know how much I love this country. Like Lebanon means so much to me. I'm pretty sure every single Lebanese person is gonna say the same thing. We're all like for some reason attached to this country. Much for some reason, there's so many reasons. We're all attached to this country. So ever since I was young, I always dreamt of watching Lebanon become the country it truly deserves to be and the way it was.
Yeah.
Like I've always wanted to watch Lebanon improve, get better, prosper. But I realized with time that I don't only want to watch Lebanon get better. I want to be part of this process. So I got to achieve that this year by choosing a theme because I believe that our impact shouldn't stop at the borders of the city in Aley. We could spread all over we could spread all over Lebanon because I truly believe we can because I want to be part of that. هيدا. What else? I want to spread our positivity, our impact, our efforts throughout Aley and beyond. So,
Cheers to that. We have to make a cheers.
cheers to that.
How about some of your goals for the year? What do you want to achieve as president?
I want to make sure that as president this year, I want to make sure that every member in this club feels valued and appreciated. I want our community to feel seen. I want every single member or every single person in this community to feel seen and to be hopeful that there is change and there are people there for them at the end of the day. And my ultimate goal is genuinely to again like be part of the process of Lebanon becoming better, basically.
And that says a lot about your personality for being a president. That says a lot. It shows how you're going to shape this club to become so much better.
Honestly,
And I'm very excited for this year with you.
thank you.
How about some challenges you expect to face as president?
Honestly, I didn't think of specific challenges I'm going to face. هلا أكيد we are going to face challenges, which is something بالعكس I'm excited to face challenges because not only would it teach us but a lesson, it would also shape my board and it would make us like even better at our roles. So I do expect to face challenges and I'm excited for that. I want to see how my team and I are going to manage to face this obstacle and move on from it, but I don't have anything in specific. And yeah, hopefully we're going to overcome every challenge and we'll come back stronger.
Yes, always. Okay, and now I have a very simple question for you. Also, it says a lot. Can you describe your leadership style in one word and why?
Oof. One word?
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, can you think about it? Honestly, I'd say heart-led because through every project, every meeting, every community service, every event, anything, I just think of leading with passion and what my heart tells me to do. Like I am, yeah.
That's amazing.
Like حتى with the way like the board and I work together, it's all you could tell it's all passion led and it's all heart led.
Now the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time for one-way ticket.
One-way ticket?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited.
One-way ticket is a segment on the podcast where I ask fun, rapid questions, but you only get one shot per question. Answer or miss the flight.
Ooh, okay. I'm a bit nervous. Answer or miss the flight?
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay. Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset for sure.
Texting or calling?
Calling.
Okay. First Interact event you attended?
The guest meeting or is it not? Oh no, the actual event.
Yeah.
Community service بعلاية طفل السعيد.
Okay,
I
and
think
secret fear as president? Okay, now before we end this episode, I want to ask you some personal questions, a personal message from you to your members for this year. I want you to say something heartfelt from you to the Interact Aley community, how others can step up and get involved, and what you hope listeners will take away from this year.
To each and every member watching this, I want to say that I love you so much and I'm so grateful for you. Even if it's not said much, but genuinely, Interact Aley wouldn't be Interact Aley if it weren't for each and every soul of this club, the members. We wouldn't be able to do the projects we're able to make, to have fundraisers, to just genuinely have an impact on our community if it weren't for each and every one of our members. I want to say that you are the reason I continue, even if I don't say it much, but عن جد, through every meeting you attend, through your time, your efforts, just the passion and the radiant energy you bring to every single meeting, you motivate me to continue. And yeah, you are the reason like Interact is where it's at today. So I want to عن جد say thank you. The members, نحن we're from 14 to 18. So the fact that 14 to 18-year-old individuals are choosing to come to every single meeting, to give part of their daily, like time from their daily lives, throughout all their busy schedules, they still choose to show up every single time. And this alone, عن جد, it's such a beautiful thing to like watch. You know, وعن جد they motivate, like they're the reason I'm as motivated as I am. I like lead with passion, with love, with dedication, and part of that, goes to the members. عن جد.
And you watch the members grow up to be like the
Yes.
people they are now, and in
That's
some way,
so
like
true.
Interact shaped everyone in a
Yeah.
way that they don't actually notice.
That's so true. The fact that you brought this up.
It's such a nice happy thing to watch. You watch a person in the bishi as a guest to the club, and then with time you watch him become him or her this individual that's also just like خالص passionate about giving back to the community. It's such a beautiful thing to see, and it's very magical.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have a question for you, like, for you, from your point of view, from your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
How can others step up and get involved in like some way?
I think that every single person should give back to their community, whether it be something big or something small, مثل helping out a neighbor, cleaning your street, or حتى even just being kind to others. Like this alone is considered community service, and I believe that everyone should just like experience this feeling of giving back, and it's very indescribable. Like the feeling of giving back, it fills a part of your heart that nothing else can, and I feel like every single individual should experience it. So if someone should take one thing from this entire podcast episode, it's that step up and do something for your community, because I promise you, you're going to be helping others, but كمان it's going to like give you back a lot. It's not going to be such a magical like feeling. Honestly, it's the best decision you could ever do to yourself. Just go, step up, give back to your community. It could be just something very small.
That's true. What do you hope listeners will take away from this episode?
Ooh. Honestly, like, I hope after listening to this, you get the sense, like, hi to the listeners, you get the sense of like how magical and beautiful it is to give back to your community. So a message to the listeners, عن جد, step up and give back to your community, whether it be something big or something very small. يعني it could genuinely just be like cleaning up your street, helping out a neighbor, or حتى just even being kind to others. Like this alone is a community service. I do think every single individual should give back to the community, لأنه بس alone the feeling of giving back to the community or giving back to others, it's such an indescribable feeling that can fill part of your heart that nothing else can. What you give back to the community, it gives you so much more. This feeling that's genuinely amazing. It's and giving back to your community is the best decision you could ever do to yourself. But I think every person should experience that. Every person deserves to experience this feeling.
Yeah.
Like it's such an indescribable feeling. I'm trying my best to just portray it, or like, but it's indescribable.
Okay, Sarah, it's been such an honor having you here as my first guest on this podcast. I enjoyed every single second with you.
Thank you for
The
having
words that
me.
you said meant a lot, not only to me, but of course to the viewers. I'm so excited to have you, of course, next time
Yay!
in future episodes. And I want you to say like a small message. What do you have to say like to the viewers, to your members?
Be kind to others.
Short
This is
and
my
effective.
message. Short and effective.
Okay, thank you so much, Sarah, for coming. See you next time.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun. I hope I'm going to be invited again because, like,
Of course. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching this first episode of Aley and Beyond the podcast. Stay tuned for more upcoming episodes and there's more to come. Don't miss out. Liaison out but never offline.